This is the examination of the hidden human condition.
You're listening to the Hidden Killers Podcast.
This is the Hidden Killers Podcast with Tony Bruschi.
Never a good idea if you're charged with a crime to try and get out of that said crime by orchestrating a murder for hire plot against the judge, prosecutor, and witness. That just usually does not work out well. I can't think of really any cases off the top of my head where it's ever been successful. Maybe somewhere, someday, at some point, way back. I don't know. But it clearly is just not a good idea. Alexander Kise, a resident of New York, recently convicted of raping a high school senior, now faces allegations of orchestrating a murder for hire plot against a judge, prosecutor, and witness involved in the case. Kise, who's 21, was convicted just last month for the sexual assault and unlawful imprisonment of an 18-year-old high school student whom he had invited over in June 2022 after meeting her online. Prosecutors revealed that Kise sexually assaulted and strangled the victim over a 2-day period before coercing her into falsely attributing her injuries to a mugging during a hospital visit. The victim managed to escape Kise's captivity the following day with the help of an Uber. However, before Kise could be sentenced for his crimes, authorities allege that he conspired with his girlfriend. This is interesting to me that there's still someone who wants to be with this person.
I think it's hard enough to find. I'm single. I would love to find a nice guy. I'm normal. And how can this guy, after he's been sentenced, even have a girlfriend? Oh my God.
I guess crazy attracts crazy. And maybe that's the problem. Alydia Gater, to hire someone to kill the judge, prosecutor, witness involved in his trial. The plot reportedly unfolded through jailhouse calls between Kise and Gater. Gater said, I got to get that guy behind the bars for the rape. He seems like a good one. With discussions including specific details about the target's locations. Prosecutors claim that Kise and Gater even offered Xanax pills as a down payment to an undercover police officer posing as a hitman. I'm surprised he didn't use the Hire a Hitman company. That
Rent a Hitman.
Actually, they reached out to me the other day, Rent a Hitman.
They did?
Yes, because they heard our story. That we talked about recently. Was that with you or was that with Stacy?
Yes, that was me.
Okay. And he's like, I got so many stories. I'm like, yeah, let's talk. Because that would be.
That's awesome. That would be really interesting to hear that.
It would be. Yeah.
There's hundreds of people who've done just what that woman did. Oh, man, this looks legit.
I know. His girlfriend, 22-year-old Alydia Gater, is accused of meeting with someone who she thought was a hired killer in a parking lot in March. I like the Xanax as a down payment as well. Unbeknownst to her, the person she was meeting with was an undercover officer, said State Police Criminal Investigations Captain Kevin Schuer. Police say Gater offered the undercover officer $1,750 worth of Xanax as a payment to kill the judge. Wow. Additionally, a 16-year-old juvenile was arrested in connection with the plot. There was actually very affirmative actions taken on behalf of Alexander Kise by his girlfriend and others. There is juvenile who is charged in the case also to take the life of the judge, and there was plans to take the life of an assistant district attorney and a person who testified in his original trial. Assistant District Attorney Kelly Wolford announced Thursday, revealing that a 16-year-old was also arrested there. Both Kise and Gater now face charges of attempted murder, conspiracy, and criminal sale of controlled substances. The investigation into the plot uncovered connections between Kise and Gater, including social media posts indicating their engagement and Gater's pregnancy. Oh, that kid is fucked.
Oh, he's going to end up in foster care immediately. She's going to be, and hopefully for this child, that she has some parents who are responsible, good people.
Yeah.
An aunt and uncle this poor child could live with, because she's going to be in prison.
I don't know about, I'm going to make a wild guess here that probably not the best parents for either of these folks if they ended up like this. Just a wild guess. Alydia Gater's Facebook page revealed a post referencing their engagement and the Dogs, please be quiet. My doorbell is ringing. Alydia Gater's Facebook page revealed post referencing their engagement and the expectation of a child. Yes, guys, I know we have a guest. Kise is awaiting sentencing for the rape conviction and faces 57 years in prison and 20 years on parole on the initial charges. My God. Well,
it is just insane. And have you never watched one crime show on TV to know that those jailhouse phone calls are recorded? That to me is insane.
They're not the most wise people. Not at all. Okay, well, there you go. Justice hopefully will be served.
Want to listen ad-free? Want advanced access to all of our interviews before anyone else?
Become a True Crime Today Premium Plus subscriber on Apple Podcasts.
You get every episode commercial-free.
So you can binge on true crime
until you can binge no more.
Search True Crime Today Premium Plus on Apple Podcasts now, or go to our podcast page and sign up now.
More of the Hidden Killers podcast next.